What's up? Hey to all, it's your writer, the Horseman Solomon, uh, and Aaron's Glanson or Franklin Sion here with me. Um, I wrote another song. Today is March 22, 2022. So, a shout out to my unhappy birthday. This song is about miscommunication, misunderstandings in a relationship. The sweetness is still there. It's a love song. You guys enjoy it. This one is called Millennia Park. This one's called Millennia Park. Shout out to Ambitions. The track. The bench at the park. Hey, I'm here on the bench at Millennia Park. You said you meet me at 6:01 sharp on the dot. Now it's been an hour and a half past the clock, and it's getting dark. Guess I'll stay here a little while longer. Look at that. A star just woke up. I smiled as I shimmered a wish. It twinkled and gave me a wink back. I got up from where I sat, grabbed my back, walked about 13 blocks and met up with a friend instead of my love. Met up with a friend instead of my love. We started to chat, had a conversation about my feelings. Enough about all of what's past. I'm kinda hungry. Hey, can you cook me up with snacks? Surprise me and throw me a blanket. It's 12:45 in the morning. I'm melancholy now. I turn on the radio just to see if she's on it singing our song. I scramble through the dial while I'm ashing my cigarette in the ashtray. I hear a familiar voice. I get comfortable and put on my sleeping mask and smother my face with a pillow. Help my hands to flick off the switch on the lamp, but I failed. It failed from where it stood, so I shrugged my downs off my torso. Eyes feeling around the carpet, and I felt the familiar. All of a sudden, a peculiar. So I took off the blindfold, and a second before I could look, I was on my back in a pretzel entanglement with a warm mouth all over my lips. A warm mouth all over my lips. Opened my eyes and glanced to see who it is. She had tears in her eyes with death's look on her face. I couldn't stand the gazy stare in her glare. I asks if everything's okay. She replies if our love is alright. Only if our love is alright. I started to get flushed and a tear trickled and fell. Where were you last night, huh? Where were you last night? I waited for hours and not a scent of your trail. Not a glimpse of a strand or a stringy strand of your hair. And by the way, I love to just smell and sniff, huh? Where were you last night? I hand her a napkin and wipe the tears off and wrap my arms around her. She explains that she waited and did the same, except that she waited at the other park about 7 miles away. At the Centennial? At the Centennial? I was actually on time and on the dot. I swear, not a minute passed and not a second too late. See, here's the proof. I taped it because here I have something for you in hopes you're not too upset. She gets on both knees and pulls out a velvet box. Did a half smile and tells me to close my lazy eyes. I licks my upper lips and she kisses me on my blushy cheeks. I felt a gentle soft caress on my right palm. She opens up my flowery hands and wraps her mouth on my finger next to my pinky, the essence of electricity. Ooh, I never seen her rock so big. It's actually offending me. Before she can say another word, I whisper in her ear and ask her what time it was. She ponders with her peripherals and notions to her Rolex has disappeared. Looking for this? Eyes dangling it. Looking for this? Eyes dangling it. I gave her a French. She opens her eyes slowly and squints. I kiss her lids. I knock off my smirk and threw on my grin. The alarm goes off in my Breitling. I watch the birds twirling around the clock. There's only one thing on my mind, last but not the least, vanity. I threw her on her side, tickled her last rib. Put my right hand up and over her shiny golden shoulders. brushed past the mole on her bosom. I swiftly grasped the left leg, take a swig of my grande macchiato from Starbucks, imprinted my thumb on the fob key of my Alfa Romeo. We're entangled, enchanted like seahorses on a starfish. Caught flying so high, a mouse on top of an elephant. We both lay on a bed of nails over a blanket of a polar bear. You as an angel on heaven's wings, and I as a demon from Tartarus's eternal flames. We duel in the orchestras of snakes under the scales of the dragon's breath. For the hell of it, for the hell of it, for the hell of it. She wakes up before me, and before the sun can shine on her lips, it sparkled on her hand. The one before her ring finger. She noticed there was a ring on it. A ring on it. She noticed there was a ring on it. Hey, what's up? It's your horseman, the Rider Solomon. Don't forget to catch a white rabbit today. Don't chop off its foot. Feed it for a while. The lettuces and this cabbage and stuff. That was Millennia Park. For those who waited at the park and their lover never showed up because they were too busy, or it was like the wrong address or something, or the wrong park they ended up in. Have a nice day.